Hello.
Hello. We've got a finale on our hands today.
We do.
Got to resolve quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
Can you remember where we were at?
Turns out there's quite a few layers of things going on. Game shows, Daleks, contestants not being disintegrated.
But apparently being teleported onto the Dalek ship.
Yeah, I mean that's still a bad result, but
yeah.
it's not the one that we were led to believe.
Yeah. So what do you think could be happening there?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. There's like, what was it, 500,000 Daleks to deal with?
Yeah.
So I don't. However, I do want to kind of say,
okay,
I have a feeling that this might be Christopher's last. I think this is possibly the story where he's gonna farewell.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, it was the weakest link. Yeah, and we returned to the Satellite 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Masters fear the Doctor. I mean, do they?
Apparently.
Well, I guess kind of. Like, they've always been rivals, but I don't know if the Daleks particularly feared.
I guess they do now after the Time War.
That would make sense. Parting ways, yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah, I know that title. Yeah, I think this, yeah. Having said that, I still don't know how this gets resolved, if it does. Yeah, this again. Oh.
One minute they're the greatest threat in the universe, the next minute they vanished out of time.
Yeah, now that they've introduced the Dalek interiors, they're really going to make the most of it. Yeah. What's that?
Rose, Captain.
Captain.
This is the
Captain
Emperor
Jack.
Dalek.
Oh. I thought it meant the captain of the Dalek, like Rose.
Captain Rose.
This is Captain.
The Dalek Captain.
No, that is more than a captain.
So if anybody's gonna shut up, it's you!
Oh wow.
So,
That's good.
think of humanity.
Yeah. Not entirely Dalek, and that's too.
You hate your own existence.
Yeah, what would Davros say? He'd have something to say about that.
He'd be like, I can't believe I'm so disappointed. Go to your rooms.
So that was the Emperor Dalek, which
Dalek.
was in a Troughton episode, The Evil of the Daleks, but it's half missing,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
So this is kind of the first time I'm seeing it.
In a way, yeah.
What are you still doing on board?
Oh yeah, there was all this going on. I was gonna say there never was any money, but how would the whole operation have gone
Yeah, the Daleks did some fundraising.
then? Oh wow, all those Daleks there.
And this place can transmit a massive wave, wipe out the Daleks!
You sure? Funny if that's just what the rest of the show is. Just
We're watching him work.
the Doctor constantly say, no, this time I'm gonna destroy the Dalek.
It's a delta wave. I think
Yeah,
that's
what's
what,
that from?
I think that's what Nyssa uses to cure her headache in Kinder.
Where's the doctor?
In the TARDIS, rigging up a delta wave augmented for Nyssa.
I'm all right, really.
Is it just me, or since Jack's come on board, we've had a lot more sci-fi talk? Like a lot, I don't know. Like, we've got to do this to extrapolate that, and use this side
That's how he
beams,
talks, I
you know.
suppose, yeah.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of that.
I was much better off as a coward.
He's come a long ways, Jack, hasn't he? From being a con man.
He's learnt the meaning of friendship.
I guess so.
Oh.
across my own timeline. Yes!
Doctor, what are you doing? Every time my laptop is moving.
Huh. Oh, now it's reversed the engine.
This is emergency program 1.
Oh.
Now listen, this is important what I'm doing. The TARDIS is taking you home.
I won't let you.
Oh my
I
god.
bet you're fussing and moaning now. Typical. But hold on, just listen a bit more. The TARDIS can never return for me. Have a good life. Do that for me, Rose. Have a fantastic life.
I knew it! I was all the way down Clifton Parade, and I heard the engines. I thought there's only one thing that makes a noise like that.
That loud?
I guess you could hear it like 3 streets away. There we go. Rose back home.
I've called up the internal laser codes.
All headaches will be cured.
Maybe it's the headaches that keeps the Daleks going.
Maybe.
The words Bad Wolf spread across time and space everywhere, drawing me in. How'd you manage that? Not part of my design. This is the truth of God.
It's gone up market, this place.
Bad Wolf just willed itself into existence, or I don't know. Or there's someone else.
Have you tried that new pizza place on Midnight Road?
What's it selling?
Pizza.
Back to pizza.
That's nice. Loading it up. It's now. That fight is happening right now. And he's fighting for us. The whole planet. I'm just sitting here eating chips. Listen to me. Catch the bus, go to work, come back home, eat chips and go to bed. Is that it?
It's what the rest of us do.
Well, I can't.
No, but again, I'm kind of glad that they're addressing, you know, where do you go after you've been with the Doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, got full-on choir too.
Mm.
Yeah, that's hundreds of Daleks just in that one ship.
Something you don't really think about, but they're almost like wasps, like really nasty wasps.
I mean, from
Galactic
that perspective,
wasps.
galactic. They kind of are.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah. It could have said
Bad.
Wombles.
Wombles.
The same words written down now and 200,000 years in the future. It's a link between me
And
the
in
Doctor.
Isabel's house. Of course.
Huh?
The words Bad Wolf. Written in Isabel's house. Written everywhere.
Oh, right. That, I get it. Yeah, maybe it's, yeah, an acronym? Is that the right word?
What?
Yeah, acronym, where each word means...
Oh, okay.
Last time I saw you with Ixley, this middle bit opened. And there was this light.
did.
And the doctor said it was the heart of the TARDIS. If we can open it, I can make contact. Need to know what to do.
Rose.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't have gone well. That's new.
Yeah, I can't believe in all of Classic Who we've never
Wait.
tried to open the TARDIS console with a mini in a chain. I can't believe that never happened.
It has, hasn't it? No. I don't know. I think alien technology is a bit better than chains.
It'd been hilarious if you kicked it and it opened after the mini.
Yeah,
It just didn't
yeah.
work.
Ah, the weakest link.
Oh! Oh, no, but that's just gonna put him back. Not anymore. Now you know, 2005 audience. Now you know the Daleks.
Don't say that. Remember when Dad died? There was someone with him.
Oh no, this is...
A girl. A blonde girl. She held his hand. That was me. You saw me. Stop it. That's how good the dog. Stop it. Just
God.
stop it.
Something like that.
I was gonna say a plane, but that could work.
got this until 6
Ah.
o'clock, so get on with it. And where the hell did you get that from? Rodrigo, he owes me a favour. Never mind.
Ah, I got it. Oh! I remember we had the figure version of that.
And we've seen that this.
The welding.
Yeah, the Daleks connection.
We saw that in the Daleks.
Yeah, the very first
From the
one.
very beginning,
Yeah.
we've had this.
Yeah.
But that's specific with this specific design.
Model, yeah.
It doesn't work the same way though.
Just hope not.
Yeah. No. That was almost wet. That was almost like personality. Oh, there you go.
I should have turned into an egg.
Huh?
Like
What?
the Slovene did.
Oh. Yeah, there she goes.
Luckily it worked.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that.
Oh, what? Just like that.
Great exterminator.
I'll do it!
Then prove yourself, Doctor.
Oh, I thought it was gonna.
Materialise around him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Does Rose have TARDIS powers now? She is the TARDIS.
What have you done?
I looked into the TARDIS.
Whoa. What?
I create my stuff.
What?
You said it! Incredibly.
Wait.
Time and space.
No.
You've got to stop this. You've got to stop this now.
Bad Wolf's just a thing.
You've got the entire book.
Passion of your existence, and I divide them.
I mean, if that doesn't end the Daleks.
I've been left.
Oh.
This is wrong.
What?
I think you need a doctor.
But unfortunately we're over the books for the next few weeks, so it's gonna... No.
Yeah, I got this theme again.
Oh, good shot, that was. Love it.
So Jack's alright and the Daleks are actually yeah. And okay, I guess he just left him then. He's back to being a conman now.
But not like this.
You're not making sense.
That might never make sense again. I might have two heads. Or no head. Imagine me with no head. You never know what you're gonna end up.
Seems like it's already done. My God.
I absorbed all the energy of the time vortex, and no one's meant to do that.
Ah, that's what does it. At least he's explaining it
Not with this damn
before.
face.
Yeah.
You're fantastic. And you know what? So was I.
Is it gonna be?
Oh, yep.
Hello. Okay. Barcelona.
There we go. There we
Breathe.
go.
Breathe. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Introducing David
Introducing
Tennant
David Tennant.
as Doctor Who.
Yep.
That's what it says.
The guy from the Quatermass but
Oh, we're gonna get taken down for
Yeah, we're
copyright
gonna
if we
have to-
mention that.
yeah,
It was a tough one. It was a big one.
it was. Yes. Yeah, I did have the feeling that this would be the end of the Ninth Doctor's run, because yeah.
Did you knew he only lasted one? He was
Yeah.
only there for one season.
Yeah.
But what a coincidence, right? That he said that he's coming back, like in Big Finish a couple of weeks ago.
Yes,
I
that's
showed you
right.
that. I showed him that.
Yeah. Yeah, so... But that will all be... Well, yeah, I imagine that will all take place before all this.
I guess so. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Unless
Big Finish
it's like
do
an
some-
alternate thing.
Big Finish do some weird things, so I don't know. It could be anything, really. What did you think of Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor?
I guess this... Well, this season has gone by so quickly, and with Doctors, it tends to take a season or
To get
or
used
a
to
bit
them.
to
yeah.
really get used to them. And I think because a lot of these episodes have been reintroducing the main ideas of Doctor Who, I think Christopher Eccleston has actually done a great job at carrying that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it really has.
And yeah, for us returning, there's so much of the history behind it that he conveys really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he does a fantastic job in all of it. Yeah.
His favourite is Patrick Troughton again.
Really, yeah.
I don't know if he's not. I don't think he was a massive fan of the old show, but I think he watched it a little bit as a kid, and he said that Troughton was his favourite. I think.
There's definitely shades of Troughton there.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, especially in the way that he bounces from being really funny
Yes.
to being
Super
quite-
serious very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
like
Patrick
especially
Troughton.
so.
It's really, William Hartnell was obviously the first Doctor, but Troughton, I think, more than anyone else, set the tone for what the role of the Doctor is.
Yeah.
He's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But we actually had the same number of stories with Christopher Eccleston, or the same number of episodes, as we had stories with Sylvester McCoy.
that's stories, though.
Yeah,
Yeah. The actual episode count is higher,
yeah.
so you can't really compare them.
Although
in
they're
that.
half length.
Still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the equivalent to maybe about 2 McCoy seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that was definitely enough time to really get a feel for Sylvester. But even then, he changed.
He
quite a
did.
bit.
That's true.
Yeah, you compare Sylvester McCoy in the first 2
With the last
stories
one,
with
yeah.
the last, and
Anyway. He
he's-
changes very dramatically.
he's not making up versions of phrases and all that.
Thank God for that. Right, Jack's been left on the station. What did you think of Jack?
I mean, yeah, he was quite a good. I guess that's it for him. Then, he's quite. It was quite an interesting character, but
Yeah.
different.
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah, the personality, like he could carry a show entirely by himself, possibly,
It's
maybe.
interesting that you should say that. Do you know about the show called Torchwood?
I've heard of it.
So Torchwood is the spin-off with Captain Jack as the censor.
Oh. I never knew
He
that.
could carry a whole show.
I never knew that. Like, I mean,
Well,
I remember that. I remember that name, Torchwood, but I never knew that Jack was in that.
yes. So people have been asking, are we going to react to Torchwood? Probably not. Just because it's of the nature of that show. I don't think either of us would like it. I'm not a big fan of Torchwood. I can see the appeal. It's very, very violent, and it's
like a
18
dramatic-
rated. It's 18 plus rated.
Doctor Who is a
It's
family show.
Well, Torchwood is
And then-
not.
No,
the
Torchwood is not. That's what I'm saying is the interesting thing.
Well, the antithesis of that is that the Sarah Jane Adventures, which he knows about,
yes. Yes.
is the kids' show, which I think we probably will react, because I love the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, that was on CBBC.
It was.
I remember it being on at the time.
Yeah. So we're probably not going to do Torchwood. However, I'm not going to stop you from watching it if you want to. I suspect you won't like it.
I don't know, maybe one day. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, probably won't react to it.
Yeah, so sorry. Rose. What do you
Rose.
think of Rose this series overall?
Again, for getting a fresh start with Doctor Who, Rose is probably the best possible companion you could have come up with. Human, like a very, very down to it, very human, very like down to it. In terms of like just the way the character is introduced and developed, like from the very first episode, in the first minute, we know so much about her. Like she's already relatable in some ways.
Yeah.
So for her to be introduced to this whole new world, the Doctor and everything going on. Yeah.
She goes from working in a shop to being a god.
Pretty much.
That's some character development, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the only way she got to be a god is by forcing open the console with a truck and chains.
Yeah.
A chain.
What did you think to
yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna say.
What did you think to that whole Bad Wolf resolution thing?
All right. Oh, okay. This kind of ties in, but but it does feel like Rose has actually had an arc.
Yeah.
You know, through traveling with the Doctor, she's realized the importance of doing the right thing, I guess.
Okay.
And never giving up, I suppose.
Yeah. She's really like
the importance of being, standing up when you need to, I suppose.
Yeah.
But in terms of the whole Bad Wolf thing, I don't know. You're not sure? I don't really know how I feel about that. It's kind of, I don't want to say cop out.
Right.
But
Okay.
the fact that it's just a thing.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid criticism.
Yeah,
that's a valid criticism.
Yeah, I said that Bad Wolf is just a thing that willed itself into existence.
Yeah, and
that's
you
not
were
what I was
basically
expecting.
right.
I was half joking. It's another one of those unintended predictions. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of how that turned out because it was a little underwhelming.
Okay, fair enough. It's built up, I think, quite nicely throughout the whole season. We obviously had the reference in The Unquiet Dead where Gwyneth says the things you've seen, the big bad wolf.
Yeah, and the painting, on the side of the TARDIS.
Painting on the side of the TARDIS, the graffiti, the helicopter, Bad Wolf 1 descending.
Which I did not.
The TV, which has the face of Belle on it. It's called Bad Wolf TV.
Oh, okay, that's how that works.
In the Empty Child and Dr. Dance's two-parter, the bomb that Jack rides right at the end has Bad Wolf in German on it.
Right.
In Boomtown, it's the name of Margaret's project. So it's kind of hinted at throughout, but I kind of do agree that there's a lot of jumping to conclusions and conveniences here on Rose's part of, it's a message we can get back. If I open the TARDIS, I won't become an egg, I can communicate it, and we'll go back.
How do you come to that conclusion that it's a message?
I'm not sure. Well, maybe because it's Bad Wolf that does it. Somehow she got the idea from herself in the future. I don't know.
Oh, no, we're not getting into that.
And, well, that's the only thing that, you can do headcanon like always in Doctor Who, and you can do some mental gymnastics to get around it, like with the unit dating thing and all manner of things. You can figure it out.
But again, I appreciate it from a character perspective.
Yeah.
Even if the actual specifics of it were kind of in my opinion. We had more comparisons of the Doctor and the Daleks and good and evil. And
again, that's kind
morality.
of an arc. That's kind of the arc, isn't it? With the Daleks, isn't it?
Yeah, because that was brought back in Dalek, and this felt like a continuation of that.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the very well known scene in Genesis Yeah, when the Doctor's thinking about
I'll do it,
crossing the wires.
Yeah. And he's obviously already done that because we know that he destroyed the Daleks and Time Lords in the Time War. So this is kind of... He's got to do it again, almost.
He's doing it again.
And the Daleks are gone forever. Bad Wolf destroyed them all completely and never coming back, and I'll never have to destroy them all ever again.
I mean, it's Doctor Who.
It is, yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
all
answer
I'm
to
going to
that.
say. It's Doctor Who.
I love the way in the writing here it kind of connects a lot of the episodes. You know, Father's Day is that we now know that
Yeah,
that
it was
was
reference to that.
that wasn't just a happy jaunt back in time to see a dad.
It was not
actually.
happy.
No, it was a joke. You know, it
Okay.
plays a part into the finale. Same with the long game. Same with Dalek. Same with every episode this season has had a purpose and has driven the story and has come back in the finale. So I think
Most
in
of
that
them, anyway.
respect, the whole season is very, very, very well crafted.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I probably didn't pick up on everything on every single tie back to, unless of course you just take the whole nature of it.
Yeah,
The whole
that's
nature of
kind of,
it
I
is
don't
all
mean
tied.
so explicitly as Father's Day, but Jack continuing over from the Empty Child two-parter. Jack plays a big part here. Even in small ways. Boomtown. That's where they first notice the Bad Wolf thing following them and discuss it. And that's where they have the opening of the TARDIS for the first time, which comes back here. The opening of the console.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we've got David Tennant.
Yes.
Any expectations of this?
David Tennant. I have vague memories of him being, being
Yeah.
the Doctor of the time.
Yeah. I think you've probably seen a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, like odd ones and very vague memories.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you
Which ones?
specific names of episodes and...
But you'll know them when we get to them, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there'll be ones that I'll know. Like, I'll see something like, oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah. Rory Gold's music. We had loads of callbacks musically here as well.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
I guess that's not something we've talked about very much in general.
No.
Is the music.
No.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not as recognizable or memorable in some cases as. Aside from like
There's
the
some
specific themes,
yeah.
I'm talking mostly just the general score
Yeah.
that's used in each episode. Nothing's really stuck out to me.
No, well, the
It's
same
been-
could be said of Dudley, to be fair.
But Dudley's always had this unique
He's got a very unique
approach.
sound.
Yeah, his sound is full of personality.
I think that's a lot of that is due to the limited orchestration that he had access to.
Yeah.
But with Murray Gold, he's doing it this season. It was all electronic with a synthesized orchestra, and
Yeah.
you're right. It sounds like no disrespect, very
It's not-
standard.
It's not bad. It's just it just doesn't stand out as being
Yeah.
particularly
I know what you mean.
particularly memorable. Like it's fine. It's good. It works.
Mm.
But
And the callbacks are nice, like hearing the Doctor's theme where he's just before he regenerates and when he's taking the Bad Wolf power. Some really good directing. Was it James Hawes again?
I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, Russell T Davies wrote this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
He did most of this season. Joe Ahern, sorry. So it is the same director as the Dalek episode, I think. Yeah, really, really good directing on this one. Some nice shots. And good special effects, really, isn't it?
That's another thing with Doctor Who now. Special effects that they're actually kind of alright. Yeah,
Comparatively, yeah.
I mean,
They still look like special effects.
they still look like special effects. It looks like something from 2005.
Yeah.
But I actually think they at this point have held up better than a fair few things in classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can tell that it's fake, but it is manageable,
Yeah.
and you can just sit back and be like, okay, right, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's not that many things that are distractingly bad in the special effects, and they're used well. You know, they know. Yeah, like I said this in one of the Slitheen episodes. Like they know when to use it and for how long in each scene.
They know when to hold back.
Yeah,
and when to go all out.
There probably was use of green screen in this, but at no point did I ever think, oh, this is probably green screen.
Yeah, excellent. I'm glad you... well, I can say I'm glad you enjoyed it, but we'll find out how much you enjoyed it when we give our scores.
Yeah, I mean, aside from a couple of question... Yeah, so outside a couple of questionable things, the Bad Wolf, kind of anticlimactic reveal of what that was, I still think this was a really great finale. Alright?
Okay, that's pretty similar.
Yeah.
8.5 from me, 8 from you.
Yeah, for me it is very largely positive. It's just, yeah.
Good stuff. That puts your average for this season.
Yes.
Both of our averages are 7.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Which is pretty, yeah, that's good.
I really... This improved for me. I didn't expect to enjoy this season that much. I don't think I've watched it all the way through like that since it was on.
Wow.
But I've rewatched the odd episode. But I really did enjoy going through that again, actually. More than I expected.
Yeah, and it is interesting. So this is the first series of New Who that I've properly sat down and watched. You know, and now I have a clear idea of what it's like.
Yeah.
So I can talk about it.
Still Doctor Who is still very Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
So many more classic Who references than I remember. Loads of them, actually. And all of them to the Space Museum.
Yeah, but not even just in the references, just in the spirit of the show.
Yeah.
And what it does. It
barely changed.
It's the perfect mix of what has already been done, but also some new ideas.
Yeah.
And
I think Father's Day was the most different, wasn't it, to what we're used to?
Yeah, that was the most. Yeah, that was the most focused on the drama side of things.
Yeah.
It was minimal in the science fiction.
Yeah, I got major Earthshock vibes off this. Just
of this one.
Yeah, you know, on a space station, Cybermen, you know, coming around every angle. You end up with one person on the ship who's trying to save the day quickly, and then they come in and everybody's dead at the end. You know, it kind of gave me Earthshock vibes.
This one has a little bit more of a happy ending.
Debatable. Everybody still dies. The only people who don't die are Rose, Mickey, and Jackie. Even the Doctor dies.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But yeah, I understand what you mean. I do understand.
Yeah, in the way that Rose, comes back.
Yeah, we still have Rose. We're going into the next episode with the same companion.
Yes, that's right. Hopefully the Doctor won't be as terrifying in this episode.
What do you mean?
Twin dilemma.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be none of that going on.
Hopefully it's more of a robot or a Casper Revolver type deal, or what are the other stories?
Spearhead from space.
No, I'm thinking of stories where the companions also.
Yeah.
Power of the Daleks.
Yes, that was one.
Although Troughton is pretty weird in that.
But he's more like mysterious.
Yeah, he's not terrifying.
He's sneaking around trying to find something. He's not strangling people.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Are you excited for David Tennant?
Sure.
Sure. We're not upset. We're not particularly upset at regenerations because we've been through Classic Who and we know how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think we're going to have another Doctor that's going to be around for like 7 years.
It's unlikely, unfortunately. I'd love for a Doctor to do that. If Jodie Whittaker wanted to stay for 7 years, I'd be totally cool with that. But I don't think it's going to happen. He's done 3 years, 2 seasons.
Wow.
Did you catch the title of the next one?
Oh, it was...
It came up.
Yeah, it was Christmas something.
The Christmas Invasion. Is there anything else you want to discuss? before we end this
Anything?
and go to sleep?
I don't know. I don't know if there is.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching the first series with us. If you've been here since the beginning, that's been excellent. We'll see you for the Christmas invasion.
I guess we will.
Bye. Outro.
Outro.